Let's walk you through the setup process for your new espresso machine. After unboxing, don't forget to take out the toolbox, which is located behind the drip tray. Inside, you'll find all the accessories you need. Then, you will get all these accessories of this machine. Start by rinsing the accessories in drip tray, then let them air dry completely before reassembling. Now place the toolbox back in its spot, and insert the drip tray back into place. Next, align the locking indicators on both the bean hopper and the hopper holder. Lightly press down on the hopper and rotate it clockwise until you feel some resistance. Now, remove the water tank from the back of the machine. Be sure to remove the red seal from the bottom of the tank before placing it back securely. Fill the tank with clean water, making sure not to exceed the max line. Let's start the initial cleaning. First, place a container under the group head and steam wand. Press the power button to turn on the machine. The indicators will flash while the machine heats up. Once they stop flashing and stay lit, the machine is ready to go. Press the double cup button, and water will flow from the group head. Once the water stops flowing, turn the dial to the steam position. Allow steam to flow for about 20 seconds. Once done, turn the dial back to the standby position. When the machine has finished reheating, turn the dial to hot water, and let hot water flow for about 10 seconds. We recommend running this cleaning process at least twice. Finally, wipe the exterior with a damp cloth. Now your machine is all set to brew delicious espresso. Enjoy! Now let's get started on frothing the milk. Fill the water tank with clean water, making sure it doesn't exceed the max line. Press the power button to turn on the machine. The indicators will flash while it heats up. Once the indicator stops flashing and stays lit, the machine is ready. Next, pour milk into the milk pitcher, filling it no higher than the spout. Turn the dial to steam position, and release steam for about 3 seconds. Then turn the dial back to the standby position. The machine will begin reheating. When the power indicator stops flashing, preheating is complete, and you can start frothing the milk. Insert the milk pitcher into the steam wand and hold the pitcher steady. Position the frothing nozzle about 2 mm below the milk surface. Turn the dial to the steam position to begin frothing. When the milk reaches 60 to 65 degrees Celsius or the pitcher becomes too hot to touch for 3 seconds, the frothing is complete. Return the dial to the standby position. Remove the milk pitcher, wipe the steam wand and tip with a clean damp cloth. Turn the dial to the steam position again, and release steam for about 10 seconds to clear any remaining milk foam. Then, return the dial to the standby position. Now let's create some beautiful latte art with our freshly frothed milk. Enjoy your espresso and savor every sip. Let's customize the grind amount for single and double cups. First, let's start by installing the bean hopper. Align the locking indicators on both the bean hopper and the hopper holder. Then, lightly press down the hopper and rotate it clockwise slowly until you feel resistance. Add proper amount of coffee beans. If you want to adjust the grind amount for a single cup, choose the single filter basket and place it into the portafilter. Then, insert the portafilter into the grinding cradle. Press and hold the grind button and the single cup button until the grind indicator begins to flash and the grinder starts working. Once you've reached the desired amount of coffee, press the grind button to stop. The buzzer will sound and the system will remember the setting for next time. If you want to adjust the grind amount for a double cup, choose the double filter basket and place it into the portafilter. Then, insert the portafilter into the grinding cradle. Press and hold the grind button and the double cup button. Grind indicator begins to flash and the grinder starts to work. Once you've reached the desired amount of coffee, press the grind button to stop. The buzzer will sound, and the system will save the setting for future use. Now you're all set. Enjoy your espresso and savor every sip. Time to give your espresso machine a thorough clean. Make sure you have all the necessary cleaning supplies ready. First, remove the portafilter and separate the filter basket from it. Rinse both parts under running water. Then use a brush to clean the inside and outside thoroughly. Soak the filter basket in hot water for about 10 minutes. Now, let's prepare the descaling solution. Pour the citric acid descaling powder into water and stir until it fully dissolves. Then pour the solution into the water tank up to the max line. Press the power button to turn on the machine. The indicator will flash while heating up. Once it stops flashing and stays lit, the machine is ready. Place a container under the group head. Then press and hold the single cup and double cup buttons simultaneously for 2 seconds to enter descaling mode. The single cup, double cup and steam indicators will light up. Turn the steam water dial to the steam position. The steam indicator will illuminate, and water will start releasing from both the frothing nozzle and the group head. Once the steam and water stop flowing, return the steam water dial to the standby position. Descaling is now complete. Remove the water tank and pour out any remaining descaling solution. Rinse it thoroughly. Refill it with cleaning water. Put the water tank back into place. Now place an empty container under the group head and frothing nozzle. Turn the control dial to the hot water position. You'll see the power, standby, and steam hot water indicators flashing quickly. Water will release from both group head and frothing nozzle when water and steam stops releasing. Once the water and steam stop, return the dial to the standby position. Remove the water tank again. Discard any remaining water and clean it. Now let's clean grinder. Remove the bean hopper and take out the burr grinder. Use a brush to clean the coffee grounds from the hopper. Then rinse the burr with water. After drying it off, then reinstall it properly. And reinstall the bean hopper properly. Align the locking indicators on both the bean hopper and the hopper holder. Then lightly press down the hopper and rotate it clockwise slowly until you feel resistance. Next, remove the drip tray, empty and clean it, and place it back into the machine. Finally, wipe down the entire machine with a clean cloth. Your espresso machine is now clean and ready to brew again.